Hi, my name is Benjamin Morgan from Firearm Trained for Film and TV. And in this video, I'm going to give you 4 skills that you need to know when using firearms on set. Now, if you're watching this, you're probably an actor, and you've got many roles. But when you get the chance to get an action role, where you're given a firearm, it can be quite difficult. Because you know how to act. But how do you know to anchor off that prop? And this is what we're basically going to run through today. The 4 steps we're going to go through are basically the 4 safety rules. By putting them together, it will make your character a lot stronger and a lot safer, demonstrate the skills needed. Now, if you remember many years ago when Lethal Weapon came out, it was about a guy who was a cop, very relaxed, carried a pistol in his trousers, would be drinking, would be smoking, would be just taking it easy. Now if you watch Lethal Weapon, it's made up of ex-Navy SEALs. And the level of skills that they're displaying with firearms is tremendous. So you need to maintain this. You need to demonstrate this, because when the audience is watching, they're looking for that. So gone are the day of just swinging around a pistol and acting like you know what you're doing. So, skill set number 1. Treat every weapon as loaded. Now, no matter what is in your hand, but it's a plastic prop, treat it as if it's the real thing. And something we always cover there is it loaded? And there's a thing we call, which is NSPs. And what we like to do with every weapon system, whenever we exchange it between 2 people, is we see if it's loaded or not, okay? And it's giving that respect for that pistol. So for example, we've got a pistol right here. The first thing I want to do is make sure it's safe. So I'll take out the ammunition source. I'll pull back the slide so we can see the chamber and see it's clear. I'll also check inside with my finger by feeling, so I can feel and see that there is no rounds inside. So I now know that this is now safe. We will do this all the time, because you never know. One day you can have something that could be loaded, whether it's a BB gun or a toy, or maybe the real thing. You never know, and that's the point. You don't know. There's many people who are fully trained, who carry pistols all their life, that still make mistakes. And there's no reason why they should. They're just basically being complacent. So that's number 1. Treat every weapon as if it's loaded. Have the respect for it. Number 2. Never point at anything you don't wish to destroy. So this is really important. What I call is muzzle theory. I imagine a laser coming at the end of the muzzle, because whenever I swing this muzzle, there's a laser, it's going to cut it up. So in turn, I'm going to keep it pointing down. Imagine how uncomfortable it will be, where if you're on set and you've got your cameraman, your makeup artist, do what they need to do, and you're pointing straight at them. Or you're swinging it round, giving your directions like this, okay? It's not going to look good, it's not going to look very nice. Keep it pointing down all the time. Your character will always keep it pointing down. So, number 1, treat every weapon as if they're loaded. Number 2, never point at anything you don't wish to destroy. Laser beam theory. And now number 3. Now I cannot stress this one enough. This is really important, okay? And I'm demonstrating it right here. Keep your finger outside and above the trigger guard until eyes on target and ready to fire. You'll never ever see me with my finger on the trigger unless A, I'm doing a demonstration, or B, I'm on the target and I'm about to pull the trigger. There is no way you should have your finger on there. And pictures like this are not what you want to be doing. You never want to have your finger on that trigger unless you're about to be pulling the trigger. So it's really important there, guys. Okay, a lot of people make that mistake. A professional will never have his finger on the trigger until he's ready to fire. As he's walking around, okay, he's scanning an area, his finger will be off that trigger. It's only on there for one reason. So you'll always keep your finger outside and above the trigger guard. So, number 1, treat every weapon as if they're loaded. Number 2, don't point at anything you don't wish to destroy, so we're going to keep it down and safe. Number 3, finger outside and above the trigger guard. And number 4, keep the safety on. A lot of the time you might have a rifle where the safety is clear on the side. On most different weapon systems, they can be in different places, but keep the safety on. You're not actually firing anything. When you do, at that particular scene, then your safety is going to be off, but keep your safety on. A little added extra bonus one is number 5, which comes into account when you're actually shooting for real. And that is knowing your foreground and knowing your background. So we'll just break that down. If you're on a scene and you're shooting and there's something in front of you, well, bear in mind that you're going to be shooting that before your target. If there's metal in front of you, you could get ricochets. So actually make sure you have a sight picture. Yeah, you've got your line of sight and you actually are shooting at something and know what you're shooting at. It'll sound a lot better on camera. Now, knowing your background. If you've got someone that you're shooting, there's the target, and you're surrounding the target, as they like to do in Hollywood, well, it's not very real. Because by shooting a target, you could shoot one of your colleagues behind that person. I appreciate in Hollywood, a director wants you to do it a certain way, so you kind of go with it. But by you knowing how it should be done right, you can make little alterations to make sure that you maintain that level of professionalism. So, we'll just touch on them again. Number 1, treat every weapon as if it's loaded, because one day it might just be. Number 2, never point at anything you don't wish to destroy. Muzzle discipline, keep it pointing down. Number 3, finger outside and above the trigger guard. There's no need for your finger to be on that trigger unless you're about to shoot. Number 4, keep your safety on at all times until you're ready to shoot. And number 5, know your foreground and your background. Just by following those safety rules, you'll be able to really demonstrate professionalism in that character. Now, there is a lot more you need to know. Obviously, stance, okay, grip, okay, marksmanship principles. But we can run through that on further trainings and on the course. And if you have found value with this and you want to step it up, you want to get extra skills to get more opportunities, which in turn gets more money and makes you more successful, then check out our courses online. Come and visit us, come see what we do, come join us like many people have. Also check out our reviews, come see what they're saying. It is a journey, it's a skill that takes time to learn, but once you've mastered it, once you've got the basics down, you'll be able to then unleash yourself on any character, no matter how skillful they're supposed to be, and really sell it. So not only making your production better, making that film or TV program better, but making you better. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Click the like button below, would really appreciate that. Subscribe if you haven't already. We've got lots more videos to come and a lot more skills, so I'm really hoping this to give you a lot more value. If you want to add any comments to the comment section, please do. I'll try and get back to you, or contact us direct. We try and get back to everyone and try and advise where we can. But cheers guys, see you next time.